I was safe, behind my high-tech smart lock, until the notification on my phone made my heart stop. I checked my doorbell camera and saw a man in a yellow gas company vest taping a help wanted flyer to my front door. It seemed normal, until I zoomed in and saw my own social security number handwritten on the back of the paper. My blood ran cold. I checked the recent logs and saw him use a can of red spray paint to mark a small jagged G on the edge of my driveway. I didn't wait. I dialed 911, sobbing, telling the operator that a stalker was marking my house for a hit. Within 6 minutes, 2 police cruisers screeched into my driveway, sirens silent, lights flashing. They tackled the man in the yellow vest just as he was getting back into his van. He was hysterical, screaming that he was just a contractor, and the numbers on the flyer were just the serial codes for the new gas meters he was installing on the block. The officers checked his ID, and sure enough, he was a licensed technician for Pacific Gas and Electric. They started laughing, telling me that true crime podcasts had turned my brain to mush. I felt like the world's biggest idiot. I walked out onto the porch, ready to apologize for the massive waste of city resources. But then, the sergeant's phone rang. It was the dispatch center. They told him the real gas company had no technicians scheduled for our zip code until next Tuesday. The sergeant looked at the contractor, but the man wasn't crying anymore. He was smiling. He leaned in and whispered, "The G doesn't stand for gas, Sarah. It stands for gone." Suddenly, a second van pulled up, and 3 men jumped out, wearing the exact same police uniforms as the officers standing in my driveway. The sergeant turned to me, pulled out a pair of real handcuffs, and I realized I had just called the predators right to my own front door. And as the van door slid shut, I looked at my phone one last time and saw a new notification. I thought,